Hello there, welcome to my views and news. Two news stories for you. Turkish military planes are making rounds to Somalia. Is Turkey arming Somalia's military, or is Turkey sending armament, ammunition, weapons for its forces, which are definitely deployed to Somalia? And Turkish naval forces are here too as well. But keeping in view some recent engagements between Turkish and Somalia's leaders, it seems that Turkey is up to something. Secondly, Fano viewers. Fano groups, it seems, are fighting their battles separately. They've been trying to organize into one cohesive structure. But the structure is still a dream, it seems. On military level, operational level, there is no unity. On a regional level, and it seems that on other levels as well, it is difficult for these Safano groups to create unity. And we have received details from the US where a new Fano representative has been appointed. One Fano group has appointed this representative. Before that, another Fano group appointed another representative. So, what is happening? Who is really representing Fano groups in the US? I have details for you in this video. Let's start with the first news story. Is Turkey going to arm Somalia's military? Firstly, arms embargo has been lifted on Somalia. UN Security Council a few weeks ago lifted decades-old arms embargo on Somalia. Somalia has every right now to arm its military. It will definitely raise a big military, and Somalia is in need of a powerful army because it is faced with the threat of Al Shabaab, a formidable armed group in control of large parts of Somalia. That is why Somalia cannot remain dependent on foreign forces forever. Uh, Sooner or later, Somalia will have to have its own military. And we know that African Union peacekeeping mission is going to withdraw from Somalia. And 2024, December 2024, the last month, till December 2024, these African Union troops will withdraw from Somalia. There'll be a major scale down of these troops in June 2024 as well. But by December 2024, I think majority of African Union troops will leave Somalia. It means that then Somalia security forces will have to take over. And before that, Somalia needs to have a disciplined, organized, armed, well equipped military. And Somalia is in need of suppliers of weapons, obviously. If you want to raise army, you need suppliers of weapons too. Somalia obviously won't turn towards Russia to buy weaponry. So most of Somalia's neighbors like Ethiopia, Eritrea have been buying Russian weaponry in the past. Somalia is more keen to buy weapons from Middle Eastern countries, especially Turkey. And we know that a few days ago, Turkey and Somalia signed a security deal, a defense pact, which has not been made public so far. But according to the information which we received, this defense pact includes sales of heavy weapons from Turkey to Somalia. Turkey already has defense relations with Somalia. Turkey has a military base in Somalia. Turkey deployed its naval assets in Somalia's territorial waters years ago because Turkey wanted to protect its commercial ships from attacks by Somali pirates. So, and Turkey has been training Somalia's forces as well. Now, what I want to share with you is that several flights have been tracked between Turkey and Somalia in the past few days. The flights are cargo flights. Military planes have been tracked between Turkey and Mogadishu. The planes were carrying armaments, ammunitions reportedly. That is what we have learned. Now, question is, are these weapons for Turkish forces? Because Turkey has a base, a military base in Somalia, or these weapons are for Somalia's forces. We don't know, but so far, what we have been able to confirm is that several cargo flights, military planes have been tracked between Turkey and Mogadishu. I think Turkey is going to be a major supplier of weapons to Somalia in future. Rather, it seems that the supplies are already underway. By the way, Turkey is sending weapons. Turkey has sent weapons to Ethiopia as well. Turkey sold TB2 drones to Ethiopia, which changed the battlefield balance in favor of Ethiopian federal government in 2021. Then this year, Turkey sold very modern Akinji drones to Ethiopian military. Ethiopia, Somalia are not on very good terms these days. Turkey making money, selling weapons to both countries. It issued a statement about Ethiopia Somaliland MOU. The statement tilted towards Somalia. But if there is a conflict, obviously, between Ethiopia and Somalia or anywhere in the Horn of Africa, it would be an opportunity for business for Turkey. Conflicts in Africa are opportunities for business for Turkey because African uh, countries buy Turkish armaments, which are relatively cheap. So let's see. So far, it seems that Turkey is now a major supplier of weapons to Somalia's government. Secondly, it seems that Fano groups are faced with internal divisions. What is the reason behind these divisions? Why are they fighting? By fighting, I mean there are serious disputes, mistrust, deficit of trust. If you remember, a few months ago, earlier this year rather, APF was formed, Amhara Popular Front. Skandar Naga is leading APF. And Skandar, if you remember, when he announced the formation of APF, Skandar is a politician. He was a politician, head of Baldira's party. He founded Baldira's party. He tried to bring about change in Ethiopia through political means. Frustrated, he took up arms. He was put in prison, released. He resumed political activities. Again, frustrated, he resorted to armed struggle. The man announced the appointment of David Wolde Georgius as the head of APF's foreign affairs. David Wolde Georgius is former Derg military officer. He's based in the US, I think. And David has been one of the main faces of Fano abroad. He's been having meetings with US officials, Israeli government officials, and with European officials as well. And David has been raising funds too for Fano groups. But David is not the only man APF is not the only entity raising funds in the name of Fano. There are so many individuals and groups raising money in the name of Fano that it is difficult to say if the money is actually reaching the Fano fighters who are fighting in Ethiopia or not. Now, when EPF was formed and David Wolde Georgius was appointed as the head of foreign affairs, I remember that Mere Vodojo, East Amhara Fano commander, uh, questioned this appointment, and he questioned the fundraising being done abroad. He was heard saying that funds are being raised, but funds were not reaching the people, the fighters were actually fighting on the ground in the Amhara region. And now, what we have learned is that Mere Woodjoe has appointed a man to represent his Fano group in the US. His Fano group, or you can say another Fano group called Amhara Fano Unity Council, which is an umbrella of several Fano groups. Getachew Bijine, who is based in the US, I think, has been appointed as representative of Fano, Amhara Fano Unity Council. He'll hold meetings with US officials on behalf of Amhara Fano Unity Council. So Fano has so many representatives abroad. David told that Georgia is one of them, Getachew Bijine another one, AAA as well. And there are several others too, several organizations, individuals. And who is the real representative of Fano? I mean, if any country, if any diplomats want to talk to Fano fighters, who should they talk to? This is the main problem for Fano fighters. I think this strategy, military strategy that they are working separately, independently in different zones of the Amhara region is working. But politically, this strategy is suffering. Internationally, they need to build their image through their representatives, through their representative bodies. They need to engage the governments, the diplomats. But it has not happened so far. Why? Because there is no unity. And most of the differences between them are over fundraising. They mistrust each other. They accuse each other that funds are being raised, but funds are not reaching Ethiopia. Funds are being spent abroad. And military commanders, Fano military commanders like Zamine Kasi, uh, Massafint, Skandar, they were visiting different zones of the Amhara region to create a central setup. I think more than military setup, they need a political setup to represent their groups abroad, to talk to international community. But so far, this structure is missing. So we hear new names announced by new Fano groups. Money is being raised, definitely. Millions of dollars have been raised in the past 6 to 7 months. Where is this money? Who will conduct audit? Has this money reached Ethiopia or not? No one really knows. Thanks for watching.